Hello everyone and welcome to another Muffin video. Before we dive in here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell and drop a like on the video too if you're enjoying the content. Don't forget to join our Discord server as well if you're not already there. The link is in the description down below. We've also activated our channel membership which comes with all kinds of perks, so check that out if you're interested in joining. And speaking of channel membership, I do want to take a moment to give a special shout out to our current members. So thanks to all of you, and I hope you're enjoying the benefits. And finally, a reminder that all comments on every video will be automatically entered into our weekly giveaways. Winners will be randomly selected every Monday. So good luck, and let's get this started. Alright, so once again we find ourselves at the start of another week of Paper Plane. And as always, as tradition goes, we're going to take a look at this Paper Plane week together and determine how good is it? Is this worth pursuing as a free-to-play, as a light spender, as a whale? And then we'll go ahead and follow up with maxing out the event and seeing how that goes. So right away we can see that we have a moves focused week, a MELOMON and moves focused week. We're getting tons of these Muffin selected stories which you can use to choose, pick your legendaries from the first store, and as well plenty of rune characters and legendary move XP. So overall pretty good stuff. I would have loved, however, to see some imagined realities in these round bonuses because we really need a lot of imagined realities, and I find it's a little bit of a shame that these round rewards are the same as the last time we had this similar reward. It's just more rune characters, XP, and stories, and no imagined reality there at least. So now let's take a look at the tier rewards. Tier 1 always the same. Tier 2 we can see is MELOMON focused. We have rune characters and pet food, rune characters and growth snacks. Tier 4 we have a colorful crystal box, which could be useful if you're missing some of these. We also have legendary XP as well, quite a few of them. This is always a very big source of legendary XP. And finally, we do have some imagined reality, not as many as I would have liked. Like I said, it would have been nice to have some in the rounds themselves. But all things considered, 5 imagined reality, it's okay. It's not the most exciting thing in the world. It's a good amount, but I would have loved to see more. And the other important reward would be the MELOMON puzzle selection chest. Now, this is always pretty good because you want to get as many dupes as you possibly can. But with all of this said, what is the final word here? Is this something you as a free-to-play player should be pursuing? What about a light spender? What about a whale? And the answer is, as a free-to-play player, this week is a skip. This week is an easy skip, especially since we've just had week 9, which was a very, very strong week. A very strong artifact-focused week with another great artifact up for grabs and the artifact selection chest. In comparison, this week is basically an easy skip for free-to-play players. If you're a light spender, it will be worth your while to at least get enough to get this MELOMON puzzle selection chest in order to get 1 copy of Demon Hound. So if you are a light spender, it would be worth your while trying to get this. If you're a whale, obviously you can get this and this as well, the imagined reality, but generally speaking, otherwise this week is a pass. So with all that said, as always, we're going to be taking a look at maxing this event together and just buying out everything available and going through the process of buying out and clearing the whole event. Sorry, my brain slowed down for a second there, repeating myself. So let's just buy everything out. So many goodies here. As always, Paper Plane Week is a really good source of these resources. And now we're going to go ahead and see how far we can get. Let me just claim all these things I haven't claimed yet. Claim, claim, claim. Brilliant. Okay. Claim this. Might as well. Any source of resources we're going to claim right now, and then we're going to go and dive in and see how we get on. See how our RNG treats us today. As always, as you should know by now from my past Paper Plane videos, I'm always a fan of doing this Paper Plane progression on video because of the fact that for some reason I get way better RNG when I'm recording compared to not. So right now let's go ahead and try to accumulate 9,000 points, which is what we need in order to get the get the T5 reward. So actually I jumped the gun a bit. Sorry, let's go back. I'm a bit scatterbrained today. So let's go back to paper plane here, and let's now redeem our tokens that we've gotten, our paper planes that we've gotten from the time limited offers. So we're gonna get some star XP on the first tier. Second tier, I don't really need rune characters right now, so I'm actually gonna get pet food. So rune characters, I'm actually good on here. I don't need rune characters. I don't need super growth snacks. I've got quite a lot of them, so I'm actually going to get the basic resonance stones here. That'll help me out more in my current progression. Then at this stage, I don't need colorful crystal boxes. Legendary XP is always pretty useful, but honestly, right now my progression is not limited by MELOMON XP, but rather by artifacts. So I'm actually going to go ahead here. Normally I would 100% grab these legendary XPs, but I think for this week, because of how I sit in my current progression, I'm going to go ahead and get the resonance stones, and I might go back and get the XP afterwards, but I just want to stack my artifacts a little bit right now. Okay, so now we have tier 5, and right away I'm going to go ahead and get the MELOMON puzzle selection chest, which is of course the #1 reward of this week, just not a good enough reward to make it worthwhile chasing if you're not a spender or a whale. And now with that done, let's go ahead and start pushing through all of our resources and see how many points we end up with before we start spamming MELOMON for the rest of the points. So skills gives a good amount of points. Then let's go here. We're going to do our rune characters next. Beautiful. So plenty of points coming in here. And we're going to get even more as well. Keep in mind that we're going to get more rune characters from the... from the rounds. And I keep forgetting I gotta also get these rewards here. I'm gonna save that for last. Oh yeah, I've got these 120 dynamic tickets to use. 20 more star selection chests. And let's open these. Now I'm gonna of course choose Demon Hound from the reward. That's a no-brainer here. I'm going to pick artifact energy out of these options because my artifacts need a bit of work. So more artifact energy, more artifact energy. Perfect. Okay. Now we can go back, finish up the rest of these mount summons. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained this video than normal. Bear with me while I push through this. Okay. Pretty nice. Plenty of legendaries. I've gotten my 5-star Husky. Now I need to get the rest of the Gen 2 mounts up so I can start leveling up the skill. I've got over 4,000 artifact energy. That's huge. Okay, you'll love to see it. Hopefully I'll be able to get a couple more bond resonances now. Oh, nice. Plenty of legendaries. I'm still actually missing 3 legendaries from this zone, so hopefully with today's pulls I can get those. Hopefully with today's pulls I can get those. Look at this, 160 of 1. That's crazy. That's 1 5-star there just in 1 10x or 1,000 artifact energy. That's crazy. Alright, let's keep on going. Beautiful. Okay, and now let's collect our energy off the map. Oh, we got an extra bubble. Beautiful. And then another 4 here. Oh, this is so many resources. That's amazing. Okay, so that's that. Now, with that done, we've got a few more skill summons from the 2 sets of tickets. So 1 and 2. And then finally, let's do a few mellows. And then we'll hit the rounds and see how much we're missing. And see if we can get some good MELOMON RNG. And then, of course, the missing points that we need, we are going to chase with MELOMON. Got a Smarty, that's pretty good. We are, of course, hoping for as many Demon Hounds as we can get our hands on, especially with the new level 90 MELOMON bonuses. Trying to get everything to 5 pink stars. Alright, so we got enough for one round here. So I've got 2,500 rune characters, so I'm going to use those now quickly. And then I'm going to go into getting the rest of the points from MELOMON summons. Boom. Okay, so now let's add some still right here. I think I'm going to do 3, 4, and one more. Okay. And then let's purchase around, I think it's like 200-ish? No, like 300 maybe. Yeah, let's do 300. It's probably too many, but we'll do like half, and then we'll see how many points we need. And see if we can get some sick RNG on this video too, because we've had some pretty crazy recorded RNG recently. If you remember seeing one of my last videos where I got like nothing but demon hounds and colts in an entire session. It was an absolutely wild session, including 2 double colt demon hound pulls, which absolutely just set me apart. So far, we're not getting that type of RNG, but let's see. Snow leopard. Okay, well, I mean, we're getting a few legendaries, just not the right ones yet. Definitely need to get some more demon hounds. Chill falcon. Come on, I know you have it in you. Smarty is okay, because Book of Answers is actually pretty good DPS. So getting lots of Wings of Light, which I don't really need. Well, I needed 2 copies, but not that many. Nice, another Colt. Beautiful. That's something at least. I'm just going to use all of these, even if I'm overcapping. We'll see how far we get with these points. Chill Falcon. Okay, so let's now check in on the paper plane again. So we are missing only about 300 points, which is not much. So we're just going to do a few more pulls here, or 2 more in fact. But let's go until the next legendary and see what our last legendary is going to be here. Wings of Light, okay. So back to paper planes, and that is all the rounds done. And now that is a completed event. And of course, with my extra points, I'm going to go ahead right away and get my imagined reality. And then for the rest, I'm going to have to think a little bit. I'm torn between getting more resonance stones right now because, like I said, my move XP is not lagging at all, but I do need a little bit more in artifacts. So that's why I'll probably prioritize artifacts more than anything in this paper plane, but we'll see how I feel when I go through this. So there you have it, this week's paper plane video. And for those who maybe want to skip ahead and get to this point in the video and wonder what's going on, yes, this is a skip week for free-to-play players. If you are a spender, then it might be worth getting this MELOMON puzzle selection chest. Otherwise, it is a hard pass, and we'll all be waiting until the next really good paper plane week. So there you have it. That is this week's paper plane video. Hopefully you've learned something, and RNG wasn't that good today. It was alright, but you know, maybe next week we're gonna get a bit better RNG. But anyway, that's it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye now.